Good evening and welcome to another episode of Remarkable Essence. I am Loney Causey, your host, and I also have my co-host with me this evening, the beautiful Mary Tolbert, who is the you make me mess up already. Anyway, who is the host of A Beautiful Moment, and they air on Tuesday, the second Monday of every month, right? So
the first Monday.
The first Monday of every month. Okay. Mm-hmm. I thought you were right after me, so.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So we're on the same network, and we're just hanging out tonight. We're going to talk about some women's wellness and the conference coming up next month, the Essence of a Woman, Health, Wellness, and Empowerment Conference.
Yes.
And we're going to just give you more information about that and have fun and have a good time and just kind of enlighten you guys on some things. So we know that this month is heart awareness, especially for women. And so if you have your red dresses, I hope you'll be taking them out this weekend, not only for Valentine's, but this whole month to celebrate, and understand more about heart disease and the prevention and things that you can do, to prevent. And I know, Mary, we were just talking before the show, and you talked a little bit about heart disease and how it has affected you or affected your family.
Yes.
You want to share a little bit with us?
Yeah. First, I want to go ahead and give kind of like a little shout out to Kimberly Goodlow, who is a survivor of the heart disease, and she is an advocate for heart disease. She's actually one of my clients at the Medspa, and she is fighting heart disease, and I just wanted to give a shout out to her because she's just beating the pavement down and getting everybody aware of everything.
Yes.
In my family, my sister had suffered from heart disease, and my sister has since passed.
Oh, okay.
And I'm actually the oldest in my family, and my sister was going in for just to have her gallbladder removed. And she went in with my mom and told the doctor, these are the medicines I take. These medicines I take for my heart. Is this surgery going to be okay? And is anything going to be affected? And so no. And my mom was there because, just wanting to confirm that everything's going to be all right. So she had the surgery, had the gallbladder removed. They gave her an antibiotic, and the antibiotic started to burn her from the inside out. It was starting to burn her. So my mom was, I'm from West Palm Beach, Florida, and so my mom was calling Miami because Miami is where the burn center is. Now my sister is not burned, but her skin is burning, and it's a rare disease that people get from having a heart. Yes, and because she had the heart disease, and that was going on, and it took the hospital a while, like at least 2 weeks, to admit her because she's not actually a burn victim, but her skin was sloughing off as if she was a burn victim. Then she passed away.
Oh man, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's been 3 years, and I can remember dealing with it, and I remember not wanting to be at home by myself, because I felt like I was just going to sink down in the chair, you know what I mean, and not come out of it. And I remember that what made me not go there and not sink there is because I didn't stay at home.
Yes.
And the other thing was that I remembered my sister looked up to me, so that I must continue, and I must continue on to do the things that the Lord is calling me to do. And because she looked up to me, and so that's why I can tell her story. And she has 2 beautiful kids that my mom has continued to, render and love and grow. And so that's why I continue on. That's why I'm here today, and that's why I can tell that story, because I remember actually all of my sisters, but my sister looked up to me, and by her looking up to me, she would want me to continue on and not stay in that position of grief.
And what's your sister's name?
Nina Wanchukwu. We have Nigerian in our family, and it's spelled NWACHUKU. The N is silent.
Okay. And so we're going to dedicate this show to her tonight.
Awesome.
Yes,
awesome.
we are.
Thank you, Dawn.
Yes, we are. Because we know that a lot of women in the United States struggle with this disease, and believe it or not, it's the number one killer. They call it, the silent killer, because you just never know what could be going on. And sometimes people find out about it on a whim. I went to a workshop or a conference this past weekend, and they talked about heart health and preventative measures and things you need to do. And sometimes a woman says she went into the hospital and she just went in for a cough, and just you think you have a cold, a cough,
right?
And then of course they ran tests, multiple tests, EKG, which they test the heart, stress tests and different things, and come to find out one of her valves were had blockage. So there of course are different forms of heart disease, and so it's just amazing to hear the different stories and the different testimonials. And I thank you tonight for sharing that with us, because I didn't even know that, so it's just like...
It's called Stevenson. I couldn't remember when I was saying, but it's called Stevenson's disease, where some allergic reaction with the antibiotic and the surgery happens, and then you start burning, and your skin sloughs off, and you're burning internally, because I remember my mom telling me that she kept saying, I'm thirsty, so she was burning, and the skin
didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
Wow. Yep. So.
And she couldn't fight it. With having both things, having the heart disease and having that go on, she couldn't fight it.
Yeah. And the thing is, there are some ways that you can prevent heart disease or cardiovascular disease, and there's some ways you cannot.
Right.
In that sense, is it something that could have been done? So, prevent that she could have done, or was it more on the doctors, that could have been done? But I know that us, especially ages 40 to 60, we really need to focus on it, right? So we really need to look at our BMI, which is our body mass index, and that's usually your age and your height, and it kind of determines what your weight should be.
Yeah.
And I know I'm not there, so I'm gonna be working on that over the next.
Yes,
we're working on our summer bodies.
We're gonna work together.
Yes, we are. Nobody's perfect, but you still gotta love us for us, right?
Yes.
And so, of course, what we eat. So different foods, and your body will tell you what it needs. The body can heal itself when you give it the supplements and the vitamins and the minerals that it needs. And
that's right.
So even if you think you eat healthy, still you can become ill. I mean, different things can happen. So you got to know what your body is telling you, and learn what your body is saying, right? And then of course exercise, and they recommend for us women to exercise at least 2.5 hours a week, believe it or not.
Okay.
So that's more than 30 minutes a day.
Yeah.
If you calculate,
it's almost like 45 minutes.
Exactly. But you don't have to do it. If you want to do like a full 2 hours in one day, you can. So it doesn't have to be, you can spread it out. So it's kind of like our lifestyles are busy, right? So you try to get it in when you can. So sometimes I feel bad because I try to do my workout at least 30 minutes every other day. But sometimes it's just the days you go in traffic, and then you pick up kids, and you got to get home and cook, and then you're like, I'm not doing anything. So I mean, you got to get into that routine, though. But of course, nobody can do it for you. I mean, you have to do it for yourself. You can't have, some of these products that say it's going to help you do this, that, and the other. No, eating right, exercise, plenty of water. I mean, those are just like basic things, and they work.
Some products speed up our heart rate. There are some products that are in the diet industry or in this industry that tell you to lose weight, but they speed up our heart rate, and that's not safe. That's not healthy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That, and say for instance, if you're on, like you said, you're on medication for something else, different things, counter react. You have a different reaction. So, you got to be cognizant of that. So the main thing is making sure that, if you are taking anything, hopefully you can consult with your doctor, or you can do your own research. I do a lot of times I just go online, research the things for myself, not not taking everybody's word for, because what may work for you may not work for me, because everybody's bodies are different, so we heal differently. So that's the other thing you got to think about too, is if somebody else is taking something, you got to be mindful of what you're taking and what you're eating. All of that stuff works hand in hand. So
it sure does.
So so heart health awareness, not just for the month of February, but we should always keep that in mind, and just continue to know more about our bodies and our health and what makes us tick, right? So we will talk about some other things that are going on with the ladies, and we want to talk about women's wellness. And Mary's Spa, the luxurious spa, specializes in women's wellness. And so, Mary, let's talk a little bit about the offerings that you have at the spa, because these are things that sometimes I think people think is luxurious. Of course, you can have that relaxing experience, but they understand the actual benefits as far as health benefits of going to the spa, such as yours. So let's talk a little bit about that.
Well, some of the health benefits of just going to the spa or having a facial or getting a spa treatment is relaxation. We live in such Atlanta traffic, such a hectic world, that we are stressed a lot, and we need that relaxation to relieve that stress. And some of the offerings, we do have regular facials. One of the things that I did, I'm trying to promote this month, is Heaven for the Feet, and I noticed that the clients are really they're adding that on, and they're being so relaxed, and I just really appreciate it, and I love doing the treatment. But I've had a couple of them say, like, I'm falling asleep. It feels so good. It's just so wonderful. And a lot of people are treating themselves to that extra relaxation because they need it. And the benefits of it is the relaxation, but also their feet are being scrubbed. They're being moisturized. They're getting reflexology, with helps with all of the systems of the body.
And that's the thing, that's key, because a lot of people think that a foot massage is just something soothing, like you said, but our feet have thousands of pores, so that each pore, understand, or the nerves, goes with the organ in your body. So it's just like that's kind of neat how those things work or whatever. So.
Like sometimes there's certain movements that you can do to the feet, and all of a sudden you'll hear the stomach kind of gurgle, and that's because that's where I'm at. I'm on the stomach, or I'm in different parts of the body by doing reflexology.
Wow, that's awesome. And so I know that you have this new machine, because I got to see it. And I didn't get to try it out yet, but I'm going to. And so tell us a little bit about that new technology.
I'm delighted to tell you about it. What I found out is the machine that I have, I just found this out, it's in the New Beauty magazine.
No way.
The new episode, the new edition of New Beauty for I think it's January and February. They featured the machine that I have.
Wow, are you serious?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, super excited.
That's good. So that's good. Not a promo for you, but also good promo for, as far as the technology, because if you guys don't know Mary, her spa, which is Medspa at the Gardens in Alpharetta, Georgia, so you got to go check her out. But she's always on the cutting edge of technology when it comes to beauty treatments, and these are like technology that people in Hollywood actually utilize, right? So it's not out of touch or out of reach for, I would say, people like us that we might not be in the glamorous spotlight and making all those millions of dollars, but we could definitely get the same type of treatment as well. So and you could do certain portions. You could do the face, right? You could do the abdomen, thighs.
It's called, the machine's called the IndyMed. The IndyMed is radio frequency, and what radio frequency does is it tightens. Well, it does a couple of different things. It has a couple of different heads on that can be changed out on the machine, but it does thermal fat reduction, cellulite, stretch marks, scar revision, and it does tighten the skin. So how I explain it to the clients is, on your face and neck, it tightens your skin pretty much to like the 100th power, so that I could, so they have some kind of clue how it works. I tell my clients it's not the most relaxing. It's not going to hurt you, but it's not the most relaxing because it does, radio frequency deals with heat. And so since I'm not in your skin, you have to tell me when it's hot. And what I do when it is hot is I take my skin thermometer out. I take the temperature of your skin. I'm doing two things. I'm giving your skin a break. I'm giving you a break. But I'm also seeing if I'm working at therapeutic range. 9 times out of 10, I'm working at the therapeutic range when you say it's hot. But I'm just double checking to make sure. When I'm working at therapeutic, which is 40 degrees Celsius, 40, 41, 42, in that range, I'm changing things.
Wow.
I'm actually making the fat reduce. I'm actually changing your cellulite and stretch marks.
Wow. Wow. So we are definitely excited about this new technology.
Yes.
And we're going to go ahead and get ready. And so we have our next guest that is here, and we are so excited. We have Miss Damese Bell, and she is with Chili Peas. And of course, Mary, we're going to have you come back a little bit because we're going to talk about the conference next month. But in the meantime, you can take a little look at this video.
My Sole Purposes 2 Wellness LLC presents the 3rd annual Essence of a Woman Health, Wellness, and Empowerment Conference, hosted by Loney Causey of the Remarkable Essence WEBTV and radio show. Saturday, March 21st, 2015, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Morrow Center, 1180 South Lake Circle, Suite 100, Morrow, Georgia, 30260. Free health screenings, massages, giveaways, and more. Kids Zone for ages 4 to 10. Sponsored by Chili Peas. Powerful speakers who will empower your mind, body, and spirit. Holistic and alternative health products and services. Admission is free with a canned good. Attendee must register online at www.theessenceconference.com. For more information, call 404-590-6389 or email dawncausey@soulpurpose.net.
All right, thank you so much for coming back. And now I have with me Miss Damese Bell, and she is the founder of Chili Peas, and they do healthy parties for kids. And we are so excited. Thanks, Damese, for coming on the show this evening. And so let's just jump right in and tell us about Chili Peas and what you guys are all about and what you have to offer.
Well, Chili Peas is a children's entertainment company that focuses on health and wellness for children ages 1 through 12 years old. So we offer customized themed birthday parties for kids. We do everything from A to Z. So my whole focus for creating this business was so that parents will have the opportunity to throw really nice birthday parties for their children, full service, without having to lift a finger.
Wow.
So we provide everything from creating custom invitations, mailing out the custom invitations on behalf of the family. We do all of the RSVP registrations with the guests that are coming to the parties. We provide healthy food at our parties. Nothing but fun fitness for kids, a lot of great activities. We do arts and crafts, face painting, balloon twisting.
Oh my
We
goodness.
provide the food. We provide even cupcakes, but healthy cupcakes.
Okay.
And so the kids just have a blast.
Wow.
We provide sand art, glitter tattoos at our birthday parties. I mean, the kids they're crying when the party is over because they literally don't want it to end.
I know.
And the parents are great. They're super happy about everything because they don't have to set up, nor do they clean up afterwards. We do everything for them.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
then
so
I
it's
know.
great.
I have two 13-year-olds, twins, and so of course when I have their parties, we got to do them. So far, we've done them together.
Right.
So far, luckily, we try to find a common theme.
Okay.
And this definitely would I think, take parties to the next level.
Yes.
Because not to have to clean up, not to have to entertain, and just to have people come in and do that for you.
Exactly.
That is phenomenal.
Yes.
So tell us, what inspired you to start Chili Peas?
Well, actually, I was sitting down with my son at the time. He was 6 years old. So that was 3 years ago. And we were just having a casual conversation about how we wanted to plan his next birthday party. And so he said, Mommy, I want to do a football party. So I said, okay, well, I'm thinking he just only wanted football decorations. He said, no, Mommy, I want it to be very interactive, and I want, my friends and I to be able to play a game of football at my party as like two teams. So I said, wow, that is very interesting. I've never been to a party, like that before. So, I just started brainstorming, and I said that would be a great idea to be able to do football-themed birthday parties for kids. We do baseball. We do field day parties where it's nothing but relay races. And we also include all the decorations for those parties. And we just make sure that those kids are up, they're active, and they're also eating healthy. It's fun, healthy foods that we provide. So that's kind of where the whole concept came from. And I know that children always can relate to mascots. So that's where Chili Pea came from, because I am infatuated with penguins. And Chili Pea... Yes, happy feet penguins. They love to dance. They're just fun and vibrant. And that's how my kids are. And I just... love penguins so much, so I decided to make Chili Pea a penguin mascot.
Yes.
But he's cool, he's healthy, and he's fun.
He's cool and he's hip.
Yes, he is truly a hip penguin.
That is wonderful. So tell us, as far as your desire, where you want the company to go. I know you have a model, and just tell our viewers and our listeners a little bit about that.
Yes, so my vision for this company is to be able to provide these custom theme parties for children all over the world, because it's an avenue for me to get out the message of teaching children that it's fun and it's cool to live a healthy lifestyle.
Yes.
And what other better way to do that through parties and celebrations.
Yes.
So once I have my capture audience, which are my children, at these fun parties and events, then I have a segue to be able to teach them and show them that it's fun and it's cool to eat your vegetables and eat your fruits. And not just telling them to do it, but explaining to them why they should be doing it.
Exactly.
So that's basically where I want to take this, and I want to be in every household with Chili Pea at some point, where Chili Pea is a household name.
So is your company, like right now, if somebody wanted to buy your model or franchise, could they do that now, or how would they go about doing that if they wanted to?
That is
something.
the
vision.
The vision. Yeah, that is something that is definitely I'm open to, because as a small business, it is sometimes difficult to expand the way that you want to. So definitely having people to take the vision and the concept to other communities would be fantastic.
That's
and
awesome.
I'm definitely open to that.
That's awesome. And you guys, if you want to hear more about Chili Peas, they can contact you how, and what's your website?
The website address is www.chilipeas.com, which is CHILLYPS.com. And the phone number is 404-723-6686.
Yes.
And we're also can be found on Instagram and also Facebook and Pinterest. So you can see photos of some of our decor and some of our fun parties that we've done thus far.
Definitely. And you'll be able to check them out at the conference next month, because they are actually our Kids Zone sponsor.
Absolutely.
So we are going to have a Kids Zone set up for ages 4 to 10. And they're going to have a host of activities.
Yes.
I know one is about the face painting, right?
So we're going to be doing face painting. We're going to have sand art, where they make beautiful sand art creations. We're going to be doing glitter tattoos. We're going to be doing a healthy cooking demonstration or snack preparation, where the kids can make their own healthy snacks hands-on. So they will love that.
Yes.
A lot of fun fitness and group activities as well.
Definitely,
yes.
definitely.
So it's going to be a lot of fun.
A lot of fun for the family, for the moms, for the family. So you guys definitely have to come out. And if you want to know more about the conference, you can go to www.theessenceconference.com. com. And I want to have Mary come back up because Mary also is, like I said, the sponsor, and she's going to have, come on, Mary. Mary is going to be sponsoring our actual spa area. We're going to have a glam and spa area. And so, Mary, look, you want us to stand up? No, I'm just kidding. So, Mary, tell us just about the area that you're going to be in charge of and what you guys are going to be offering.
Well, we're going to be offering different wellness things. Of course, we'll be doing ear candling. We'll be doing skin analysis, and I'll also be speaking about the benefits of facials and massage. I will be talking about our skincare. I'll also be there doing non-surgical facelifts and showing them how it works and the benefits of that. And we'll be having giveaways and several different things. It's going to be totally awesome.
It's going to be off the chain. And the other thing is, too, before we go, we are also going to be contributing to the Atlanta Food Bank. So the event is free and open to the public. All you got to do is bring canned goods, and we have a list if you go to our Facebook page of what those items are that they're looking for. And so we're going to have a great time. So it's from 10 to 3. Again, if you want to know more information, you go to www.theessenceconference.com. And we're going to be having fun, guys. I mean, I'm excited. I think I'm going to get a tattoo as well, you know. And
absolutely.
And my face painted, you know. You never know.
Glittered up. Glittered up.
I definitely want my face painted.
Definitely. Why can the kids have all the fun, right? We should, too.
Adults love it as well.
Exactly. We're the big kids, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So thank you guys so much for tuning in this evening. I hope you have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.